I understand it's afternoon, especially Sunday afternoon. We used to sleep this afternoon. It's very difficult for you to stay awake, but still we don't have any other option. Okay, so try to listen. If you find any difficulty, please let me know. Fine, here comes, we are going to check the very important function, the function which you are going to use almost all the formulas. Not only the formulas, formula field, process builder, flows, validation rule. எங்கெல்லாம் formula use பண்ண முடியுமோ, wherever you see formulas, you will be using this functionality. Any guess what is the functionality? It is if. See, the condition for if is universal, which means it is not like the syntax is working only for Salesforce. This is the universal if syntax. Even if you are going to use it in an Excel sheet, this is going to be the same. The syntax is very simple. You are going to have if keyword. It has a parenthesis. Okay, well, and within this parenthesis, you will have condition, comma, true statement, and comma, false statement. I'm having if, the keyword, open parenthesis and close parenthesis. Here I'm going to give some condition. Okay, let's take example here. I'm having A equal to 10, B equal to 20. If I'm replacing this condition, A is greater than B. So what is the true statement? A is greater. I'm talking about this one, this condition. If A is greater, that is what? The true statement, right? Then A is greater. Else it will say B is greater. So now, as per this formula, okay, I have 10 and 20. Okay, here I will enter 10 and here I will enter 20. So உங்களுக்கு மாத்தி போட்டுக்கணுமா நானு? Okay. Okay, 20 greater than 10. Is this true? I mean, is this true or false? உங்களுக்கு A greater than B அப்படின்னு சொல்றேன். So which one will print? It is true. 20 is greater than 10, right? And obviously, this will print. Suppose I'm changing this to 100. Now, again, I'm going and checking with the same statement. Whether A is greater than B, it say, no, A is not greater. Then what else? The false statement. B is greater. Okay, wow. So, whatever the situation, okay, you forget everything, no problem. You have to remember this one. If it is a if, it is always going to have a condition. So, what if the condition meets? It has a true statement and it has a false statement. So, if you can remember this alone, you don't have to remember any of the examples or anything. If you remember this syntax alone, it is enough for you to handle any kind of formulas, because almost 70% of the formulas which you are going to deal with definitely going to have this if. So now, நம்மளுக்கு என்ன எக்ஸாம்பிள் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க பார்ப்போம். If annual revenue is greater than 5 lakhs, then check field high revenue checkbox as enabled. If Annual revenue is greater than 500. True. Else leave it false. So for this, I'm going to create a new field called high revenue in account object. Let me go to account. I create a new field called it says if the account value is greater than 5 lakhs, you have to set this as a true checkbox. So in this case, what is the return type? Checkbox, because this is going to take either true or false, right? Insert the field annual revenue தானே சொல்லிருந்தாங்க. Okay, annual revenue is greater than, okay, நான் வந்து சும்மா 50,000 if the annual revenue is greater than 500.
Arya, Kulfi talking about Arya. Kulfi.
Comma, return true, comma, false. Okay, check syntax. Next. Now I'm going to create an account record with annual revenue 346. One name கேக்குதா? ஏகப்பட்ட வேலிடேஷன் ரூல் இருக்கு. சரி, அக்கௌண்ட் நம்பர் must be 8 characters and enter the phone number. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. What is our field name? High revenue. See, the annual revenue is very less, so the it is not checked. Let me add a few more values. Now, obviously, this will satisfy the criteria. This will enable. Okay, wow. This is a very simple and straightforward if we try for a quite complex one. So complex one அப்படினா எப்படி போகலாம்? Okay, let's take a date of birth one. Okay, if age is greater than 21, allow the sales rep to create a course. Yesterday we have created a course object which is relevant to, which has a lookup with contact. Let's open the course object here. I'm having a course object. So far I have created all these courses. If I go and simply create a course, I select Gokul and I select enter the name, SF, course fee, exam fee, discount, first installment, last installment. See, look at this guy, Gokul Prasad. What is his birth date? We don't have any birth date. So let me put the birth date as somewhere nearby. Phone number or email. So 2017. So 2017, now what is the age?
5 years.
5 years or 6 years. Anyway, what is our criteria? I have to allow person, they must
21.
have 21. So now we are going to implement this. So I told my sales representative, but like this, he used to create some dummy or invalid data which is not relevant to our requirement. So in order to handle my sales representative, and I want to stop my sales rep in enrolling anyone having age less than 21. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add a validation rule in the course. Let me go to the course object. I'm give the age. So now in course object, I don't have the birth date, but I'm having the birth date in contact object. How to bring the birth date from the contact object? Using formula field. So guide me, guys. சொல்லுங்க. So அதுக்கு முன்னாடி before that, how to calculate age?
Today
someone-
minus birth date.
Yeah. If someone comes to you and asks what is your age, you will minus your, today minus DOB. But if I give like this, so I'm going to calculate the age here. Okay, I'm going to insert the field of birth date. Since I don't have the birth date field in my course object, I'm going to get it from the student name, birth date. So I got the date here. There is a function called today. We are going to learn, but anyway, part of this one, let's learn. This will help you to return this today one. So today minus student name. Okay. And what is the criteria we have given? It should be greater than 21. Yeah. But these two are date fields. Today minus birth date. To understand this, let me just temporarily create an age field for your understanding. Let me create. See, I'm creating this for your understanding, but don't create a unnecessary formula like this. Whenever you want to handle with some complex formula, there is no necessity that you have to create multiple formula fields. You can handle the formulas all together. So this is the formula, today minus student name. Let's see what it is returning. Age, we are in contact. Okay. So look at the age. 2201. Always when you are going to compare two date field, right? It will return the number of days between the dates. Okay, still how to calculate?
Year front year put on.
There are
Year of
Sir, we need only year from it.
okay, either I have to extract the year from these two. Instead of getting the differentiate between these two dates, either I can get the year of today and year of birth date, and I can find the difference. Or else there is one more thing I can do. What?
Divide by 365.
Let's try. Why I'm dividing by 365? Per year, it is going to be 365 days. This is returning the number of days since he born. Okay, so I'm dividing by 365. So now let's check what it is returning. It returns some whole number, right? Since I have removed the decimal point, it is returning some whole number. Suppose if you are having the decimal point, it will come in the decimal. So anybody have any doubts how we calculate the age here? There is a one more way that you can calculate. Anyway, you still have one more function called year. This will return the year of the date. For example, let me use year. I want to extract only year from today. And similarly, I want to extract year from the birth date. This will return 2023 and this will return the birth date year. Still, I'm getting the age. There are like this, there are many ways that you can get the age. And still there are people during your actual implementation and all, they will ask you with the number months. Ashok, I don't want the years alone. I wanted to bring how many years, how many months, how many days. There are some, especially if you're going to work for some insurance company or some retail companies where the date of birth, the months and days are very crucial, right? Obviously, you have to go with a certain new formula to satisfy that one. But here, I'm going to use this entire formula. So you understand how this help you to create age, right? Let me use this for my validation. If what was our, if the age is greater than 21, allow. If the age is less than 21, not allow. So here comes, if the age is less than 21, what I have to throw? I have to throw an error message saying that not allowed. Check the age. So let me. If expected. Okay. If தேவையில்லை இல்லை if தேவை. Allow the sales rep to create a course. If I try to save, it says what? Check the age of the contact. So far clear? Okay. So this is all about see, we are not using the if anyway, but still, if the age is greater than 21, I'm going to give a discount 10%. Suppose if the age is less than 21, give discount 50%. Discount amount. I think we already have some formula field called discount amount. The discount percentage. So let's see how this works. For now, let me deactivate this. I need a formula field, and the formula field is going to give a discount percentage. So I'm giving age discount. So here the return type is going to be percent. Let me remove the decimal places. If the age, so how to calculate the age? We already have this formula. We don't need to create a formula again for this. I mean, don't create a formula field separately. You can just take this formula alone and you can put here. If the age is greater than 21, comma. So as already have seen, we can use some best practice. If open parenthesis, close parenthesis, this is the condition. And what is the true statement? How much percentage we can give? 10. If it is false, 50. But look at here, what is 10 and what is 50?
Percentage 0.01.
Let's check. Okay, anyway, it accepted. Sometimes if you are given in a different format, you can give 0.1 and 0.5 like that. So anyway, next. Save. So Gokul Prasad, he's having an age of 6. Let's see how much discount he's getting. Age discount. Inge paranga. So it is returning how much it is? 5 and okay. So we supposed to give here, instead of giving this as a percentage, please give in a decimal format. Age discount. So 10 divided by 100, how much it is?
0.1.
0.1 தானே வரும்.
0.5.
0 னு வருமா? Correct தானே?
No, sir, correct, sir.
Okay, fine. So since the age is less than 21, we are getting 50%. Suppose I go to this record, Google Prasad, and I change his age. Let me change the date of birth to some 98. If 21 வந்துருமா? வந்துரும். Since now the age is become greater than 21, we are getting this discount. So this is how we can make use of if. So likewise, there are many use cases you can find it for if, but I want you to give a try at least for if. Since this is a very, very important one. So give a try with this one, guys. Create if annual revenue is greater than 50,000, you should create a new field called high revenue, and it should have a return type of checkbox. Give a try. And there is another one. Do it yourself, they have given based on ratings. Okay. And let me add this one as well. Okay. So please try all these if formula now. Now the time is 2:44. We'll have a next session by 3 o'clock. You will have 15 minutes to work out on this do it yourself alone. Don't try anything else. Just try this if alone. Because if you have a good understanding on if, that would be better. In the meantime, if anybody have any questions, please let me know. Hmm. எதுக்காக யூஸ் பண்ண போறீங்க கண்டிஷன்? Total fees greater than I mean if total fees is less than 10,000, discount must be less than 10%. அதான சொல்ல வரீங்க. அதுக்கு அண்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு போயிடலாம். If see if you are going to use if அப்படின்னா the if is going to return what either true or false. அவ்வளவுதானே. உங்களுக்கு அந்த வேலிடேஷன் ஆல்சோ பை டிஃபால்ட்டா அந்த ஃபார்முலா எடிட்டர் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அந்த ஃபார்முலா எடிட்டர் இஸ் பை டிஃபால்ட்டாவே இஃப் தான் அது. அங்க வரும் ஜஸ்ட் யூ கேன் புட் கண்டிஷன் அலோன். இஃப் your condition is satisfied, it is going to return true. If it is not satisfying, it is going to return false. தனியா நீங்க என்ன பண்ண வேணும்னா you don't have to add a if அங்க. If you are going to deal with only one criteria, if தேவையில்லை. அதான் அண்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணுங்கன்னு சொல்றேன். ஆமா, நீங்க தனியாவே இஃப்னு போட வேணாம். அது வந்து இட்ஸ் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங். நீங்க அந்த ஃபார்ம் இஃப் யூ கோயிங் டு புட் இட் இன் தி ஃபார்முலா எடிட்டர், இட் இஸ் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் தட் யூ ஆர் கோயிங் டு ஆட் சம் கண்டிஷன். இஃப்னாலே என்னன்னா கண்டிஷன் தான் இல்லையா, தனியா போட. இப்போ இந்த மாதிரி யூஸ் கேசஸ் இஃப் யூ ஆர் கோயிங் டு கம்ப்யூட் டிஃபரெண்ட் திங் அப்படிங்கும் போது நீங்க யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஆரம்பத்தை கொஞ்சம் இப்படிதான் கொஞ்சம் குழப்பமா இருக்கும். இஃப் யூ ஸ்டார்டட் ஒர்க் ஆன் திஸ் மெனி யூஸ் கேசஸ், ஒரு ஒன் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் டைம் உங்களுக்கே புரிஞ்சிடும் இஃப் போடணுமா வேணாமா அப்படின்னு. Change object to objects. So people online, anybody have any questions?
அசோக்,
Yes.
இப்போ இங்க இந்த செகண்ட் சினாரியோ இருக்குல்ல, do it yourself, annual revenue and annual rating.
Yes, correct.
அதுல செகண்ட் இஃப்ல வந்து annual revenue not equal 30 something கொடுத்துருக்காங்களே, அது நாட் ஈக்குவல் டு வரணுமா இல்ல கிரேட்டர் தென் வரணுமா? கிரேட்டர் தென் தானே இருக்கும்.
Okay, let me check. The second do it yourself வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா determine the below rating based on the annual revenue and store formula field revenue rating text. நான் சொல்லிட்டாங்க. Determine the below rating. If annual revenue is greater than some 5 lakhs, it should be odd. If the annual revenue is greater than 30,000 and the annual revenue is in between 5 lakhs, it should be
இல்ல அவங்க
medium.
அது கிரேட்டர் தானே, அது நாட் ஈக்குவல், அது என்ன நாட் ஈக்குவல் தானே?
இல்ல, first of all உங்களுக்கு இந்த do it yourself புரிஞ்சிச்சா? என்ன ரெக்யர்மென்ட் புரியுதா?
யா புரியுது, இது தெரியும். ஆனுவல் ரெவன்யூ வந்து 5 lakhs இருந்தா ரேட்டிங் வந்து ஹாட்னு காட்டணும். In between 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs இருந்தா மீடியம் வரணும். If it is
Correct.
below 3 lakhs it's low.
கரெக்ட். ஓகே, இதுல என்ன உங்களுக்கு புரியல? இல்ல என்னன்னு கேட்போம். சாரி, இதுல which one you are talking about?
இதுதான் இந்த ஆனுவல் ரெவென்யூ நாட் ஈக்குவல் 3 lakhs அது.
Not equal to 3 lakhs. I don't see any not equal
அது
to
நாட்
here.
ஈக்குவல் டு அது கிரேட்டர் தென் ஈக்குவல் கொடுத்துருக்கீங்களா? ஓ,
Greater than to greater than or
Greater
equal to.
இது வந்து greater than or equal to. உங்களுக்கு ஸ்கிரீன்
Okay,
சரியா
okay.
தெரியலையா?
ஓகே, நான் அது நாட் ஈக்குவல் டுன்னு பார்த்தது. ஓகே, சாரி.
Okay, fine. See guys, again, don't simply copy paste these formulas. Okay, ideally I should not give you the solutions, but since yesterday people are some of the people asked like please give the solutions too. Okay, so that's why I'm giving the solution. Don't நம்மளோட சோம்பேறித்தனத்தை இங்க காட்டாதீங்க. அப்படியே காப்பி பேஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டு you put it in the formula editor and then Ashok, everything is working as expected. Don't tell that.
காப்பி பேஸ்ட் பண்ணல, நான் இப்ப
No,
ஓபன் பண்ணி பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கேன்.
No, I don't mean
இருக்கு. யா,
I'm sorry, I don't mean you. This is for a general instruction for everyone. Okay, the reason why we are giving all this formula, first you please give a try, and if things not work as expected, maybe you can come back and check the formula. This is for everyone.
ஒரு நிமிஷம் சவுண்ட் பண்ணுங்க. அசோக்,
Yes.
இன்ஸ்டெட் ஆஃப் அந்த இது இருக்குல்ல இயர் டு டே இஃப் கண்டிஷன்ல நம்ம அந்த சென்டென்ஸை திருப்பி யூஸ் பண்றதுக்கு பதில் ஏஜ் ஃபீல்டே யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாமா?
You can use, but why I'm not using the age field, right? Just because you have to create this formula, you don't have to create one more formula field. There are situations that what people will think that why I have to create a complex formula instead of let me use separate formula fields for individual formula. Let me use the field directly. Sometimes people do that. Okay, unless or until it is required. Suppose Ashok, I'm going to use that age field in my calculations or in my reports. We can create a separate age field and we can use it. But if it is not at all necessary, don't create unnecessary field. We can use the formula directly. That purely depends upon your business use case.
ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்.
No problem. You all got 5 minutes more. Please try only the formula field for if condition. Since it is more important, we are giving this time. Don't try anything else. If you have, maybe if you have completed those 3 examples, please work out on the different. We got close to 1.5 hour time, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Within that, we have to complete date functions and also the important one, regex